Right, we're here today down in New South Wales. We've trekked it in, driven into state forest here, the location that we've done a bit of research on, here with Prospect and Palm. We're going to have a bit of a hike here. We've got about 1 kilometre to go down to the gold deposit, and we've come into the top up here. You can see there's a dam here, an old water race running along. I guess that goes down through the gully. So we're gonna hike in and see how we go. Let's do it. And there's a pile there. Just going to try and follow the gully, run of the gully down, the easiest path. Since the bushfires has made it a bit easier to trek in. Anyway, we'll come back when we get down there.
Yeah, I'll see it just there.
Alright, let's look on the map where we're getting to. That's where we want to get to here. These old workings.
Yeah.
So, a little bit to go, a couple hundred metres. It's a lot easier to walk along the creek now than going through the bush. And it's all volcanic through here, as you can see. Beautiful looking creek. Yeah, finding bits of quartz and stuff now. But we did a test pan just up there further. Got a nice chunky bit. But we want to head down to where the old timers were mining it. That's where the good stuff should be. Thought I'd show you this bit. Beautiful. Nice being in here. Except for the mugginess. It's only 6 o'clock in the morning, but it's still bloody muggy as anything. But, yeah. We'll be there soon. A beautiful place. Worth the walk even if we don't find gold. Oh, it's sliding me bum to get down here, I think. Oh. Look at that. Big old pine. There's a few hoop pines around here. You can tell this is where they must have been working. All those big pines. Alright, we've arrived at our destination. This junction of this gully running in here. Hike it down there. I'm sweating our asses off, but hopefully it's worth the walk. So this is where you can't even see where the car was. There, up here. And we've walked all the way down the creek. We're at the bottom of this gully here. And there's another gully down further downstream which holds this one, but we're going to go check this one out now. So I'm going to go for a bit of walk up there so we can see any old workings, or take a pan and detector and have a bit of a look. And yeah, we'll get back to you. Okay, so just pumped out my first hole. Got all the rocks out of there, filled it up with a bucket of water, pumped it out. We've got the first pan to try in the new spot. I might do a bit of a live pan of the first pan we got here. Just having a bit of a swing with the detector. Right, there we are. Okay. Nothing first pan, but you don't give up. There's gold here, we've got to find it. Try a new spot. Alright, so I've decided to move downstream a bit. Try a different approach. Basically on a flat section here. Comes off a bit of a steep run down here and a bit of a flat section and a bit of bedrock. You can tell by the water flow here the bedrock's pretty shallow, so I'm just sort of a lot of bedrock there. So I'm just pumping these gravels, pumped a little bit of a hole just there. Just trying to get down to the bedrock and then follow the bedrock. That was my first pan just there. You can see that. Cut little specks there, chunky bit. And it's promising. Just got to get down to the bedrock, so we'll keep working on it. So we're starting to get down towards the bedrock now. Starting to get a bit of hard packed in the bottom there, which is a good indication we're getting close to the bedrock. Jeff's just doing a pan now of what we just pumped out then.
Let's get the rocks out.
Only a speck.
Yeah, only a speck in that one.
And
a little bit over there.
Got little specks. Got to get to the bottom. That's the trick when you're digging in these gully streams. You've got to get down. This is the bedrock here. We're trying to get down in behind it. You've got to get to the bottom. You can dig all the way and get no gold whatsoever. Hit the bottom and just get loads. So unless don't give up till you hit the bottom. If you get to the bottom and there's none, move on. Anyway, give another go. Alright, so we're moving on to the next location. This one was not too promising, got a half a dozen specks, little chunky bits, but not quantity. We dug down all nice in the bedrock and didn't produce, so. And the last gully we were going to go up there. This is like a 45-degree angle, so that's where the old timers are mining right up the top end. We're not walking up there, so we're going to head down to the next one, which is supposedly got shafts and adits, a bit more of a reef and alluvial area. So we'll see if we can find that, and I'll get back to you. Righty, I think we're here. There's big old hoop pines everywhere. I think they're hoop pines anyway. Oh, got a bit of a bit of a cavern, bit of a drop out here. Oh wow, this might be the other gully actually. Jeepers. Nice big waterfall. Should be flowing down here after a good rain. Alright, so we've hiked it up on this offshoot gully that's supposed to have alluvial workings. And this is a steep climb. Yeah, let's go up there. And we'll right down the bottom, probably about 150 metres or so down there. There's a couple of big steps, climbs on the way up. Anyway, we got a trickle of water. We found this nice little waterhole pan in. Jeff just pulled some dirt out of the back of that rock there, and we'll show you in a second. Beautiful pan full of gold.
Nugget.
We've been searching for it. I finally found it. I'll give you a look in a second anyway when I get my breath back. I just had to walk down and get the camera and stuff, yabby pump, because we just come up here with a pan and a scoop really, just for a bit of a test look.
Yeah,
But,
proper prospect, mate.
yeah, found a nice nuggie and some good chunky gold. So he's just pulled another pan out there now. I'm going to pan that out, and then we'll show you what we got in the snuffer bottle from our last pan. So this is what we got out of the second pan here. You can see that. I guess it's not a real lot. A chunky bit and a couple of specks. Let's I'll show you what his first pan was. Look at that. Look at that goodness. So it's definitely here. We just got to find it. Look at that little nugget. It's a beautiful piece. Very rough, coarse. Oops. Very rough, coarse piece. And yeah, some other nice chunky bits. So it's definitely here. You just got to find it. The old hole down there dried up a bit, so we got a bit out of there. But we just had a sample because we're eating on this place though. We're getting processing the pay. And looking at this wall, it's all old river gravels all the way up. You can get larger at the top and the real fine river gravels down the bottom there. So I've just classified a bucket of that. Jeff's just given a bit of dirt out of the bottom here. And run these through and see how we go. Battery's starting to go flat unfortunately, so we have to show you what we end up with at the end once we get back to camp later on this afternoon. Clouds come over a bit now. I think we're going to get a storm salvo. It's definitely muggy as anything. Anyway, see you later. Some other bits and pieces down there too. I'll show you. So we've got, what's that one? That's the antimony. Nice little piece of antimony. If it's going to focus. Piece of antimony. We've got some pyrite. Got a little sapphire. Oh, don't stick to my finger.
Doesn't want to be seen.
Oh, there he is. Little blue sapphire. What else we got? What's that? Just a couple of bits of pyrite. That is, and a little bit of antimony, I think. Yeah, a few other surprises along the way. Alright, so we're back at camp now. Actually got a bit rained on. We've come back to dry it out and cleaned up our gold for the day. Jeff's got it here. Trust the camera to run out just before we found the gold. Look at that little nuggie. Beautiful. Probably about a gram, I reckon, maybe. Maybe a bit over. Good day, but well worth the hike in. Absolutely just exhausted now, but so yeah, good trip, and look forward to getting down there again.